260 miles northeast of Guadalcanal, Task Force 1 once again engaged multiple fighter and bomber squadrons from a second Japanese carrier task force. And once again, the Wildcats of VF-6 destroyed the strike group, downing 82 enemy aircraft during a 3-hour series of engagements. Three days later, on March 15th, Task Force 1, Zulu, and Yankee arrived at Port Moresby, delivering over 6,000 troops and supplies, massively bolstering the Australian defenses in New Guinea. By late evening on the 17th, a third carrier task force was spotted approaching Milne Bay from the north. Unaware that Task Force 1 was just 270 miles to the east, its dauntlesses in the air and racing west into a darkening sky. 2 hours later, a light carrier was on fire and sinking, along with 3 transports, completing a perilous mission to Port Moresby by Enterprise and her escorts, while carving out a destructive path through Japanese air and naval forces. Hello, welcome back to War on the Sea. It is the 23rd of March, 1942, a little after, well, it's almost actually 7 p.m. at night. 6 days have passed since the last episode. Here is the position of Task Force 1, Task Force Yankee, and Zulu. We made it all the way back. We had one little scuffle down here. It wasn't that big a deal, just a few planes. I didn't see fit to put it on an episode, but we're almost back. It looks like Task Force 1 is, let's see, a little more than a day out. Zulu, 68 hours, still, a ways away. Not much else has happened except the Japanese have again decided to bring another task force close to Milne Bay. This time, it doesn't look like there's a carrier. I wanted to get in a one Kitty Hawk, and go take a look and see what this is. And of course it's night, so they're planning to come around here and not have any airstrike against them, but we'll see what they are first. Ooh, it looks like actually they might be, well, I don't know if they're headed towards us or not. Let's go tactical. Take a look real quick. Hopefully we can find them. Doesn't look like they're here. Oh, there they are. They're right below me. Wait. Is it just that? Oh, there they are. It's hard to see in the sun, I guess. Wow, it's a large force. What do we got? Destroyers out front, looks like. That is a light cruiser, though. So this one's probably a light cruiser. Oh, another transport. 3 more transports. Destroyer, heavy cruiser, destroyer. Wow, they got those transports protected quite well. This looks like a job for the subs, though. Let's go ahead and retreat. Now, I guess I could, if I wanted to, send up some bow fighters, but they're likely to get, with that kind of anti-aircraft around there, they're likely to all get shot down, so I don't think that's going to be effective. Let's just have drum. Okay, well, we'll stay here and monitor them. Let's go ahead and move back here. Have drum move up a bit to here. Kingfish, kind of the same thing. And flying fish will move them up as well. We have 2 more days until we get our command points. I saved my command points from day 21, which you missed. It happened. I got my command points right after the end of the last episode. I saved them because I gotta have another carrier. And at first I'm going to add them to Task Force 1, but eventually they're going to have their own task force. But for now, I'm going to get another, probably a Yorktown class, probably the Yorktown itself, because it's only 125. Saratoga's 130, and I do need like an oiler to get some supplies, engineering supplies down here to Wake Island. So we're probably going to stay up here, get Wake Island up and running with their aircraft, and then we're going to go after Tarawa next. But for now, we're continuing our voyage back to Midway, and then we're going to see what happens down here. I'll be back. Okay, Drum has an encounter with this task force. It is, wow, it's 9 p.m. But that might actually help us. Let's go tactical and see if we can pick them up. It's a full moon. There they are, coming in. There's the light cruiser, heavy cruiser, heavy cruiser. I'm going to try and hit one of the transports. That's my goal, hit the transport. So we'll wait till they get a little closer. Alright, well I was just overflown by a search plane. I'm not sure how the Japanese got a search plane out here. Well, maybe from the heavy cruiser. But it knew exactly where I was, even though when I came in I had rigged for ultra quiet and went down to 60 feet. It knew exactly where I was. I'm not even moving. Not sure how it knew, but now it looks like they're doing evasive maneuvers. That's what it looks like to me. So we're still waiting for them to approach. I still might be able to... Let's go up to... Since they already know I'm here, might as well go up to 30 periscope depth and then see what else is here. There's one of the cargo vessels. I think this is the one I'm going to go after, or is it this one over here? No, that's a destroyer. It's this one that we're going to try and hit. Yeah, see, it's doing evasive maneuvers. Okay, the light cruiser is right here. It is upon me, and right behind it is the transport ship I'm trying to hit. And she's going to be about maybe 2,500 yards away. Something of that nature. So there's a destroyer here and here. So I'm gonna wait until the heavy cruiser goes by, and then I'm gonna fire. And we're going to fire 4 torpedoes. And hopefully we hit one. That would be great. Solution is only 20% right now. Okay, solution is only 24%. That's all I could get. I'm sure it's because it's night. I'm just going to go ahead and fire... I don't know. Let's see. Let's fire 6. With a 1% spread. Maybe I'll hit these others behind it. I don't know. I'll wait till see if I can get up to 25%. Probably not. Yeah, I'm going backwards because I got a little too close, I think. I'm gonna fire. And then let's kick it into forward and then navigate in this direction and get out of here. Also go down to about 190. I'm sure it's not. It's probably tested for less than that, but I'll see if I can go down to 190. See what this does. Alright, we made an easy getaway. We missed our first target, but we hit the second one. We hit one of them. Let's take a look at the report. Heavy damage, moderate flooding. I don't know if it's going to sink or not. Let's turn drum around and see if we can see what's going on with this transport. There it is, well, 4 is our target. That's the one we missed. 5, it went right past 5 as well, and I think it hit number... what was it again? 2, was it? 6. Number 6 right here. Yeah, probably won't be able to catch up to her. And it looks like her fires are out. That's too bad. One last look at the report. Heavy damage, moderate flooding. And she can go. She's still at speed 9. Yeah, I'm not going to catch her. So let's go ahead and retreat and see if we can get her with one of the other subs down here. Okay, Drum was able to reacquire. We're going to go into tactical and see where they are this time. Should be fairly close. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay, which one? Number 2 now. Oh, it's way over here. Let's put a course over here. Yeah, right close to the destroyer. Right over here. And when she passes by us, then we'll torpedo her. Alright, we slipped past the destroyers. Solution's a little better on this one. We're going to go ahead and fire 4 at her. I guess we'll do the 1%, and then we're going to switch over to 3 real quick. Ooh, 40% solution. 40 fire. Okay, let's target this one now. Build up a solution. Well, I guess I couldn't target 2 at the same time. So let's just go ahead and get our engines going full speed and head out this way right away. Okay, it took several torpedoes. We got more hits than we really needed. It looks like we gave them this slip. This is a heavy cruiser, went right past me. This is a destroyer, doesn't know where I am. Another heavy cruiser. So we're going to leave. Drum only has, well, 10 stern torpedoes left. I don't know if I want to keep her in action or not. We might. Let's go ahead and retreat from this one. So we got 1 transport sunk, 4,600, almost 4,700 tons, command point. And I might send Drum back. I wish I had a place to resupply down here, but I don't. I need this to be port 3. We will eventually get that. Or maybe, you know, once we take Tarawa, we can make that a port 3. So it's not so far to go back to Midway. That would be great. Tarawa at port 3, or maybe even Santa Cruz or Guadalcanal. But for now, I don't have that. So, King Drum? Gosh, what do I want to do with Drum? You know what? Maybe I can move Drum back down here and then maybe re-engage and use the rest of my torpedoes? We'll see. I also have Kingfish here. Well, they're persistent. They keep coming. They're not deterred by my subs. It says Kingfish now has the encounter. So we'll begin. With Kingfish, it looks like they got past Drum. Where are they now? Ooh, right on top of us. Another good position. I'm probably going to do what I did with Drum the first time. Shoot from long range and head off in this direction. Heavy cruiser, light cruiser. Well, I'm on the wrong side of the formation. I could move in this direction and then turn this direction and then escape through the back of the convoy. That's what I like to do. So I think I'll do that. Let's go ahead and crank it up the speed, at least get over to about right here, turn, and I might try my stern torpedoes and then hit one of these right as I go by. That'd be perfect. Okay, I identified both of them to see which one is more valuable. This one only holds 448 troops, 1,000 supplies. This Kamogawa Maru is probably going to be my target. 880 troops, 1,200 supplies. So let's make that one our target. Start building a solution on it. And we're still moving to intercept. Okay, this is our current position. We slipped past the destroyers. I need to turn. I think I might be a bit too close. So I want to turn and move away a little bit. Just a little bit. So that I'm not too close to her and my torpedoes won't turn fast enough. Okay, let's level this out. Okay. There we go. There's our target. Rear torpedoes. 4. 1 degree. And hopefully she hasn't spotted us. Alright, 2 hits on her. I don't know if it's enough, but let's get Kingfish out of here. Let's navigate in this direction, and let's go down to about 180 feet, 9 knots. And let's see, hopefully those fires will sink her. We shall see. Okay, her fires finally went out. I think she's going to make it. But she still has, let's look at the report, heavy damage, heavy flooding. I was really hoping to sink her. At least Kingfish got away, they couldn't find her. That really works well. Just get in front of the task force that you're pursuing and then torpedo whatever your ship you're going after and just keep going towards the back of the task force. It's hard for them to find you after that. Alright. I don't think it's going to get any worse for her, so let's retreat and see if they... I don't think they scuttled her. It's only been about 20 minutes, and we spotted them again, this time masquerading as a carrier and battleship. I'm kind of curious what direction they are headed. Let's have Drum actually turn around and head at them. Same with Kingfish. Same with Flying Fish. See if we can get another encounter. Oh, they're actually heading away from me. Problem is I only have rear-facing torpedoes. I have 10 of them, though. I wonder... Ooh, let's navigate in this direction, see if we can get in front of them and then turn around. We need to be going pretty fast, though. So let's crank up the speed. What is that? Heavy cruiser, light cruiser, another heavy cruiser. There are transport ships around here, at least there should be. Oh, there they are. There's one of them at least. Alright, we raced to intercept the task force, and we're starting to get in front of it. This destroyer here is right about here. And we crossed its path. It hasn't done anything yet. And let's see, our solution is up to what? 32? Alright, we've made our turn. And we're pretty close. I hope I'm not too close to the target. 4 torpedoes. Solution's at 58%. Okay, we got one hit. Let's navigate in this direction. And we're at 39 knots. Let's go down to about 180 feet. And that should be good enough. Let's see. Where's that ship that we hit? Right here. She looks dead. Only 1 torpedo. We had 4 actual hits, but 3 were duds. Let's take a look at the report. Critical, critical. She's going to sink anyway. Now we just need to get out of here. Alright, the freighter is sinking. Finally. And we had a few depth charges from this Japanese destroyer here. We have a little bit of damage. We have 1 compartment flooded. So I think it's time for Drum to go back to Midway. Alright, I'm going to leave. Sunk 1 more freighter, got 1 more command point. And let's have Drum go ahead and make its way back to Midway. Japanese aircraft near Wake Island. Kind of close to Task Force 1, although maybe not that close. About 700 miles. I'm going to launch a few planes anyway, just in case. We'll launch a few Dauntless. What time is it? 5:30? Yeah, we'll launch 3 Dauntless, have them head out this way. If they don't see anything, we'll have them go about 600 miles. Nah, maybe, how far can they go? 600? Yeah, about 600 miles. If they don't see anything, then we're probably okay. It is now the 25th of March, 5 a.m. in the morning. Task Force 1 has made it back to Midway safe. Did not encounter anything. My aircraft did not find anything. near Wake. Didn't think it would. I thought we were a little far out. This is the position of Drum. Drum did encounter a small task force here with a few freighters, but I couldn't do anything about it because, again, well, our control room's flooded, so I couldn't get anything on it. I was waiting to start getting a solution, and nothing happened, and I thought, oh, that's right, control room's flooded. Zulu, why? This is weird. They're about 40 hours out, looks like. Okay, there we go. 42 command points. We just got it. It's 12:17. And this is what I've decided to use some of them on. That's right. It's going to be... I mean, I have to. I need another carrier, and it might as well be the Yorktown. We're going to get the Yorktown, 125 command points. That will leave us with... ooh, not much. I need... let's see, New Sea. Need a oiler, fleet oiler, a fuel ship, and we might as well get a Cimarron, the large one that carries twice the amount of fuel and goes a little bit faster than the Patapsco. Okay, and that leaves us with 5 command points, and I think that's just going to be enough to replace the Whipple. It has 7 damaged. Let's take a look at this real quick. Whipple, moderate damage. I don't know. It still has 100% speed, 100% turn, 99% efficiency. I think we'll just maybe not bother needing to repair her. I mean, I think it was Whipple, wasn't it? Pretty sure. Okay, so Yorktown. We want you to merge a group. Not with a Cimarron, though. There we go. So now Task Force 1 has Enterprise and Yorktown. Oh, I forgot. Now that they're here, we need to rearm ships. And Enterprise now has its full complement of Wildcats back. So we have like 4 Wildcats in this task force. Excellent. Oh, and by the way, all of those bombing missions from the Dauntless aircraft, and I didn't lose a single one in those interdictions. I'm going to look at the other ships in here and see if... okay, Atlanta has 1 damaged compartment. No floods. And that's it. So they can go out again. I think we're going to go play around near Wake Island until we get enough troops. We have 6,700 here. 16,000 supplies. Now, when Task Force Yankee and Zulu arrive, I'm going to load them up with engineering parts and fuel and bring them down to Wake Island. But until then, Task Force 1 is going to go out and see if it can find some trouble. 5 a.m., and this is the position of Task Force 1. We're going to launch more search aircraft, and we're going to spread them out over here, see if we can find any Japanese task forces. We'll probably send out 2 Dauntless from each carrier. I think that'll be fine. All right, Task Force Zulu and Yankee have arrived at Midway. And let's see what we're going to do here. Midway has... okay, it took 50 or so fuel to refuel Task Force 1 when it came by. Let's load up. Let's have the Cimarron first. Merge. Manage cargo. Paul Jones supplies. The C4s here will take the engineering parts. As many as I can take. I'm probably going to be able to take them all. One of the Macaulays can take 54 engineering, so that takes the last of the engineering. It takes all the engineering parts. We're sending them all to Wake. And this Macaulay will take supplies. So we got supplies going there. A bunch of engineering. And then Task Force Yankee. We said Whipple will bring supplies. Supplies from this Macaulay. Might as well bring a bunch of supplies. I think we have like 16,000 supplies here, so Let's bring as much as we can. And then, of course, the Cimarron will bring fuel. Excellent. So supplies, 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 and fuel. And then Zulu, supplies, supplies, and a bunch of engineering parts. Now, I will have them move. This is the position of Task Force 1, and I've had the Dauntlesses go out and back. I haven't found anything. So let's have Zulu make its way over here. Same with Yankee. And then we have one thing that we're going to have to deal with when we come back on the next episode. By the way, here's Drum. The Japanese are at it again. They're bringing another task force. This time, 10 ships, maybe a heavy cruiser and light cruiser. What time is it? And it's dark again, so I can't go take a look at it. But we do have Kingfish and Flying Fish ready and waiting. And we'll get to that on the next episode. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you again next time.